Bonjour, this is Sarah from Heartberry, coming to you live from the Reds here in northern Minnesota. We wanted to start a series to share the stories and the designs behind our art and our products. We think that these designs really resonate with us as Anishinaabe, Ojibwe people, but also as with non-native people. And the first one we're going to do today is about our renewal design, which is a design that I did in collaboration with 8th Generation and the Inspired Natives Project, which we love. When I was thinking about a chance I had, which was to design a wool blanket, which is what this art is derived from, I was really thinking about all the things that are happening in our community. And I was thinking about the hardships and the addiction, the depression, the high rates of all the epidemics, right, that are known to humans. We have those. But what's really powerful and really incredible to me about being an Indigenous person, an Anishinaabe person, is our resilience and our renewal and our sense of the other side of that coin. And so as I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about all the incredible people that I'm surrounded by that do language renewal, that take care of our wild rice, that protect the water, that work on building Indigenous food systems, all of this incredible work that's happening around cultural revitalization and building that connection. I thought, what I really want to share and what I really want to think about is renewal. And so that's what this design is about. And so around this design are these long stalks right here. So that's what these are, and those are the wild rice. And that's my dog walking around behind the towel over there. So those are wild rice, and wild rice is really an indication of the health of our ecosystem. So when the wild rice is healthy, that means the water is healthy. That means that if we're out there, that means that we're healthy. And all of these pieces are all connected. So they're really an indicator of the health of our ecosystem. And also, a big part of what we're doing as a community is to reseed these beds. And so I feel like wild rice is this pivotal, important part of who we are. Next to that is the heartberry, the strawberry. If you don't know, in our language, in Ojibwe, the word for strawberry is odemin, which is a heart berry, and is really the center and focal point of my work personally, and then my work in the community, but also in our way of living and thinking at Heartberry. Next to that are these little swirly lines. And those little swirls are to represent the fiddleheads. And if you've ever seen ferns growing in the springtime, they grow in this weird, like, little spin. And those are both an amazing food source and taste delicious right off the stalk, but also ferns are a really important plant in our ceremonial life. And so part of what I like to do and what I was told to do with our designs is to use foods and medicines and plants that are reminders of our good life. And so that's what that is meant to represent. Next to that, through my beadwork, I've always used these little dots, and you see the little dots in here. And those dots are to represent the muskrat's paws. And the muskrat's a really important animal in our existence and our story, and I'll let someone else tell that story, but the muskrat is a humble and a very important creature in our story, and so I like to put them there to honor that muskrat and the importance of their paws. At the center of this design is the dogwood flower, and we can make traditional tobacco, a sema, out of several different kinds of plants, different barks, but the dogwood flower is one of those, and it's got like a red bark, and you shave that bark to make traditional tobacco, or a sema that we use for prayer. And so the idea behind this whole design was that at the center of all our work, right, like the center of all the things we do, is our thoughtfulness, our intention, and our prayer, or however you think about that. That I want to remind myself of that at the center of all my things should be that thoughtfulness, and also to remind other people of that. And at the edge of these are scallops. We use scallops in lots of things, whether that's at that on our jingle dresses, whether that's on our birch bark canoes, and also it's like the water. So thoughtfulness. And this is our towel. This is giant towel, big giant beach towel, and we have them at heartberry.com. And we worked with the Inspired Natives Project on this project. So I hope that you're staying well and having a good day. While I'm at it, I'm gonna go over here and move it so you can see the blanket. So here is the Renewal blanket, which is really the original design, and just really an iconic part of Heartberry and a piece that we love deeply, and it's 100% wool. So take care, have a great day. Giga Bobman.